Was the plan to play two quarterbacks last night, Tom Curran?
Yes. Yes, I fully believe that was the plan, and that Bill Belichick and Mac Jones definitely were the two who were most in accord on that, Dan.
Okay, tell me why they would play two quarterbacks.
I believe that Bill wanted to get the rust knocked off of Mac Jones, see how he performed as he came back from his 4-week layoff. And if he performed well, leave him out there. But his intention, I think, was to get Bailey Zappi in there as well, because he didn't believe that Mac was 100%, which is uncharacteristic for Bill to do. But when I read Mike Florio's reporting on it, saying that Mac really pushed hard to play and Belichick eventually yielded to that, leads me to believe that this was less about a punitive benching for the horrific interception and more about, you know what, he's not really ready. Let's get him out now.
Yeah, I wondered if it was going to take game action for him to realize that Mac Jones shouldn't have been out there. That was what surprised me. And, you know, it's national TV. If this is a 1:00 game on Sunday, it's not as big a deal.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a big deal because it's a standalone game. You're supposed to beat the Bears. And do you have a quarterback controversy?
Yeah, it's a big deal, too, because for the better part of 3 games, Bailey Zappi had come in and performed in a way that Mac Jones hadn't. The Patriots are now 2-7 in Mac Jones' last 9 starts. It's got, I believe it's 10 touchdowns and 11 picks. And Bailey Zappi, the team is 2-0 with him under center. So for him to be serenaded, Mac Jones, by boos as he's leaving the field, and to hear an uproar for a 4th-round pick from Western Kentucky, who has been a nice story when playing from ahead, but he ain't ready. It really just turned into a spectacle that didn't seem necessary. And Dan, to me, I mean, Bill, we've been covering the NFL, both of us, for decades. It seems so uncharacteristic, but I really do believe that he was appeasing Mac Jones' request and pressuring him to play and said, okay, we'll get you out there. We'll play you some, but Bailey's going to come in.
Ross Tucker, who played for the Patriots back in, 15 years ago, he said that Belichick loves to have you uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want you uncomfortable at the quarterbacking position. As a defensive back or defensive lineman or offensive lineman, okay, I don't want you to settle in and, take things for granted. I got 2 quarterbacks who probably don't know where they stand right now.
Yeah, and neither one is coming off what we would call a high at the moment. What's confusing about it is Belichick invited this by doing this. And, he's usually got things so buttoned up. So was it also a case of taking the Bears a little bit lightly, which again would be an uncharacteristic decision? And it also invites, because you can't treat it like defensive tackle, it invites factions in the locker room. Bailey guy, Mac guy. In my experience in that locker room, talking to the players, listening to Belichick in July, talking about Mac's dramatic improvement and how he was drastically better than last year and he was really good. There isn't a quarterback controversy. Regardless of what we're watching unfold, I believe the Patriots believe Mac Jones is their quarterback of the future until he proves otherwise, which he might be on his way to doing. But it's not a quarterback controversy. They want Mac Jones to succeed.